55 minutes after my phone. Right, so I'll babble on for 30 minutes, and I'll babble on for another 25 minutes, obviously. Ivan, I love it when you talk about personal life. Yes, I know VJ loves it when I talk about our personal life together. And you guys love it when I talk about me and my personal life together. Yeah, Ivan, I love it when you talk about personal life. Yeah, that's why you better fucking enjoy this sabotage series why so can. Because once I am king, I'm not kidding around. I know you guys take it for granted. Ivan and VJ will make a verse. Look, man, you can see the future. You know I'm not going to do it like that. Once I pay this bullshit fee, when I'm not interested in having sex with all these dirty Hollywood women, I'm not interested in having sex with my stepmother, I'm not interested in dying. Once you put me through this horror and I come out from death, I pay my debt. Whatever you want to do to this innocent man, do it quickly. I'm just saying, once I get that check, I am taking my wife and I'm piecing the fuck out of this with her, man. As I'm not going to do it like that. Remember in the Bible how when Satan entered Judas, the symbolism of that in the Bible, the symbolism of that in that scene in the Bible where Jesus had the Last Supper with his disciples, obviously, and it says Satan entered Judas. You know why they say Satan entered Judas? Because the moment the stepfamily sit me upstairs, that's when the world's true demonic nature will show, obviously. Your true demon colors will come out, obviously. I'm going to find out how dirty you guys really are. I'm going to find out how dirty the gatekeepers really are. I'm going to find out how dirty and evil the world really is, and your true demonic nature will show. Hence why in the Bible it says Satan entered Judas. Because when I make that final announcement, that's when your true demonic, the gatekeeper's true demonic nature will show. You're looking at something scary like the mafia. You're looking at something, VJ knows what I'm talking about. You're looking at something fucking scary like the mafia. Because the gatekeepers don't want me touching their money, obviously. Their money. Even though me and my wife created the fucking universe. They don't want me and her touching their money, obviously. Even though it's money that we create, obviously. At the same time, they don't want me to be with my wife, obviously. The main reason why your true nature will show world is because you don't want me being with my wife. That's what this whole, the whole game is protection of one. Yes, you don't want me being with my wife. Hence why you're what? You're willing to even trap this virgin man with sharing with his wife for the rest of his life. Think about it. You're willing to have me and my wife share forever, man. Think about this, VJ. The world wants me and you to share forever for the rest of our lives. Like, we've been fucking hell on earth, man. Fucking hell on earth, because the world's fucking crazy, man. You guys are blind by your envy. You're nothing but a mess I've made. I'm choosing death. I'm not choosing, as if I chose to sell and share, me and my wife would most likely have a huge argument. And my wife would fucking yell at me. Ivan, what the fuck is wrong with you? How can you make this stupid choice? You know what I'm saying? She'd be pissed off. You know, I see hell. I don't even see you. The relationship wouldn't work. VJ will see hell every night. The relationship won't work. She's trash. The relationship won't work, man. And you guys know the layout, Ivan. We know the relationship won't work. Yeah. You do whatever you can to destroy my relationship because you're fucking wicked people, obviously. Anyways, going back to me meeting VJ. Now, once I step on a private plane, I'm going to be like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? This is it's so cool being on a plane. It's going to be so cool to me because I might even cry when I step on that plane, man. I won't cry, but I know when I get that first check, I'm going to cry because I'm now rich, obviously. When I first step on that plane, I'm going to be like, holy shit, this is cool. Because I've never been on a plane before. I only been on a plane one time when I was like 3 years old, but I got knocked out with a rock. I've never been on a plane before, hence why what? I'm going to be like, holy shit, this is cool. It's so cool being on a plane, yeah. But it's going to be really cool for me too because I'm flying privately. I'm booking my own private jet, my own private plane. I'm flying privately to Los Angeles. I'll book a private flight and I'll fly privately to Los Angeles. As I'm not a fan of flying. I'm not a fan of flying commercial. I'm a fan of flying privately, obviously. I am not a fan of flying commercial. I'm a fan of flying privately, obviously. And when the pilot's like, hey, okay, we're off to Los Angeles, I'm saying, I might even put money into services for wine. Services for wine, obviously, you know what I'm saying? And the pilot's like, okay, we're off. You know what I'm saying? We're off to Los Angeles, I'm saying. We're off to Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? And then we're off to Los Angeles, I'm saying. And then what? And then while I'm flying, because Los Angeles is like a 6-7 hour flight from here. So while I'm flying to Los Angeles, you know what I'm saying? All I'm going to be thinking about, oh my God, I can't wait to meet VJ, man. I can't wait to see my wife, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to be thinking about, man. I'm going to be thinking, oh my God, I can't wait to see my beautiful wife, man. I can't wait to see my wife. My wife will be excited to see me, obviously. As I told you, me and my wife are very, very inseparable. As I told you, when we're together, you're looking at something fucking crazy, obviously. You're looking at something crazy, man. You know, we know you and your wife are inseparable. Yes, man, me and my wife are inseparable. It is supernatural love, obviously. As how many of you guys would die for your wife? I know you guys would gladly die for VJ, obviously. But how many of you guys would die for your wife, obviously? You know what I'm saying? How many of you guys would die? Oh, it's easy for you to say that you're God, you can resurrect yourself. Yes, I can resurrect myself, but still, death is still a scary thing. As there's nothing worse than death. To know you're gone, you know what I'm saying? But the reason why for me, I know because I'm God, I know I can resurrect myself. When I'm in that room, I'm like, all I have to do is just wake up and I get it over with. Because when you die, you're gone, right? So because I'm the source of life, when I'm in that room, all I have to do is just wake up 1 minute later and I get that over with. I'm in that room, 1 minute later I wake up and I get that over with. Hence why I'm not going to dupe like that. You thought you can dupe me with death. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can dupe Ivan with death. You know what I'm saying? Have him and his wife share for the rest of their lives. No. I'm not going to dupe like that, man. I'm choosing death. As I know, even though death is a scary thing, obviously, all I have to do is wake up and I get death over with. And I get a fresh wife all to myself. Which you guys got your trashy VJ and her spirit ran away. And me and VJ can now stay young forever, and we also get the glowing beauty. That's why I'm not. Whereas if I sold out, me and VJ would not get the glowing beauty. We would not stay young forever, we would age. So if VJ is 50 years old, she'd still be smoking hot, obviously, but she would age. I would age too. And me and her would not get the glowing beauty because we're trash, obviously. I mean, we'd live forever, but we wouldn't stay young forever. And so you guys thought you can dupe me, but you're not going to fucking dupe me, obviously. As you can't dupe God here. Let's see if we can dupe Ivan. Look, man, you can't dupe me. I figured out the whole puzzle of the game, and you cannot dupe me, obviously. As I'm not sharing, I'm not going to do with it. I'm choosing death. I'm not going to. Yeah, I know death is a scary thing, but I'm not going to let you do it like that. Once what? Once I find out how wicked you are, I'm choosing death. I'm going to cry my eyes. I'll get it over with. And I'm taking my wife and I'm piecing the fuck off after this. And once I arrive to Los Angeles, obviously, that's when what? That's when VJ went, oh my god, Ivan's arrived. You're gonna see how excited VJ has her luggage all ready to go. You know what I'm saying? VJ has her luggage already. VJ has her luggage all ready to go. You're gonna see her anxious to see me. You know what I'm saying? You know how you see those? You know when you watch those romance movies, and you guys all know the show Friends, right? Remember that? Remember in like season 1 or 2 or something like that when Rachel was waiting for Ross. Rachel was waiting for Ross at the airport. Remember that scene? You guys, for all you guys who know the show Friends, remember that scene when Rachel was waiting for Ross? You saw Rachel; she was tearing up a little bit. She was anxious to see him and all that stuff. Well, think something like that for me and VJ. When I ride to the airport, VJ will either be behind the airport or in the airport. You're gonna see VJ waiting there, like anxious to see him, and she's gonna be tearing up, man. Because VJ loves me so much, obviously, and we haven't seen each other for 30 years, obviously. And you're gonna see me tearing up too. I'm gonna be anxious to see her too, because I know what hell I went through just to be with her, man. You guys are fucking wicked people, man. You had me have sex with my summer. Well, I'm not interested in doing that. And I'm gonna cry knowing I have to do that. As I don't want to. You have no idea how much I don't want to do that. At the same time, you had me have sex with all these Hollywood women I'm not interested in having sex with, obviously. And you had me suffer death. After what I went through, when I see my wife, she's waiting for me. You see her all tear up. I'm gonna tear up too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tear up too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tear up too, and I'm gonna see my wife. I'm gonna tear up, and she gives me this big hug, man. This big tight hug. Guaranteed me and her will cry when we see each other for the first time. Guaranteed. Yeah, we know you're gonna cry. Yes, of course I'm gonna cry. I just fucking came back from death, man. Of course I'm gonna fucking cry. I know what I went through just to fucking be with her. I also know what horror we went through just to be together, man. If it wasn't for my keys, even though these keys piss me off and I trip and I have anxiety, obviously, I'm scared to think bad things, obviously. Yeah, we know your keys, yes. Even though these keys piss me off and they're a little bit of a curse in my. The keys are a blessing, but I see it as a little bit of a curse too, because everyone can read your mind. Even though these keys really piss me off, you know what I'm saying? I have anxiety and I trip, obviously. It's a blessing because I can make my easy billions, I can open my own door. And God gave me this brilliant creative gift, and I was able to write an amazing fantasy novel. You guys know what I'm talking about. I gave you an introduction to my novel in my past videos. Now it's because of that I'm now able to what? Me and my wife are now able to be king and queen, obviously. And so my wife is so proud. Because my wife will know what I did for you. I remember when you were lost. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know about me, your beautiful justice, and you started pumping out your miscellaneous series, you wrote your book, you saved me, you know what I'm saying? Now I see you and now we're billionaires together. Yeah, I saved your fucking ass. You're fucking welcome, sweetie. Right. And guarantee when I meet her for the first time, that's when everyone in the airport or behind the airport, people around us will take out their phones and take pictures and videos. and that will be trending online, and that's gonna be that's gonna be what that's when that's guaranteed the first pictures you're gonna see of Ivan and VJ together is when Ivan and VJ are at the airport. Those are the first pictures you're gonna see of Ivan and VJ together. Ivan and VJ at the airport. Those are going to be the first pictures you're going to see of Ivan and VJ together at the airport, obviously. See what I'm saying here? That's going to be the first pictures you're going to see of Ivan and VJ together, obviously. And the first thing, once we leave the airport, and I'm saying we hug, we hug, we kiss, I'm saying, guarantee VJ will kiss me too. I don't know if VJ will kiss me, but guarantee she's going to hug me. She's probably going to kiss me because VJ's crazy, obviously. She'll give me this big hug, and she might even kiss me right away, you know what I'm saying? She gives me this big kiss. Because me and VJ are inseparable, obviously. You know what I'm saying? She gives you this big kiss. I'm like, yo, relax, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. And I give her this big hug too, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And then once what? Once we leave the airport, once we leave the airport, obviously, me and VJ what? Me and VJ will what? Me and VJ will what? Me and VJ will what? We'll get out of the airport. The first thing VJ will ask me, she'll be like, Ivan, how much money did you get paid by? Well, yeah, I don't know, VJ, I got paid like $6.5 billion. VJ's like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? She'll be like, oh my God, Ivan, you're so rich. You know what I'm saying? Look at us, we're so rich. I'm saying, by the way, Ivan, you gonna share that? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm saying, Ivan, you gonna share that? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm saying, after we what? After when we go to Vancouver, we'll register for our Scotiabank card and Visa. We'll register for our Scotiabank card and Visa, obviously. We'll register for our Scotiabank card and Visa. Obviously. We'll register for our Scotiabank card and Visa. For our Scotiabank card and Visa, obviously. Once me and her, what? Right? And once, you know what I'm saying? And once we hang out, first thing I'm gonna do, hey VJ, I want to stay at a suite for 2 days in Los Angeles. Do you know any good suites? And me and VJ will stay at, yeah, I know a few good hotels. And me and VJ, I book a top-notch suite in what? In Los Angeles for 2 days. Me and VJ stay there for 2 days. I'm gonna keep saying this. The moment I book that suite and we go in that room, me and VJ are guaranteed gonna hook up right away, man. You're looking something crazy. Because the moment I see VJ, I'm gonna want to hook up with her. Because I told you, the Ivan that you see now is not the square Ivan, obviously. Because the world turned me into a man whore, and I had sex with so many women, I am no longer this square Ivan who. I'm no longer this square Ivan who what? I am no longer this square Ivan who doesn't struggle with sex. You know what I'm saying? I'm now this guy who loves sex, obviously, because I just had sex with so much women, obviously. Because you guys turn me into a man whore. It's because I see my wife, I'm going to want to have sex with her right away. And my wife's going to want to have sex with me too, because BJ was a whore too, obviously. Obviously, right? Looking at something crazy, obviously. I don't know, I open the door, you see me and VJ, I hold VJ, I open the door, and as soon as I open the door, me and VJ start kissing right away. VJ, I don't know, VJ starts kissing me, you know what I'm saying? Me and VJ start kissing right away, and we hook up, and we have mad sex, obviously. And we have sex for the first time in 30 years. Even though you guys have seen both of us have sex, you saw our bullshit sex, obviously, but you don't know what it's like to see Ivan and VJ going at it together, obviously. You're looking at something crazy. You're looking at intimate sex. You're looking at something hot. A god and a goddess going crazy at it together. We're having sex, man. It looks something crazy, man. Mad sex, obviously. Obviously, right? I told you, even though me and VJ are gonna have mad sex, the one thing that's gonna always get to me is knowing that many men touch you, man. It's a shitty feeling knowing that many, like, even though so when I'm into with her and she takes off her clothes and I see her body, it's a shitty feeling knowing that all these other men were intimate with her too. And she gave her body to them. It's a shitty fucking feeling. Obviously, and it's a shitty feeling, for VJ knowing that all these women gave their bodies to Ivan, obviously. But the one thing that will always, the catch is, I know, even though these men were into VJ, her spirit ran away as they got their bullshit rip-off sex, obviously, and they got a VJ who's trash. Whereas I got a VJ who's nice and fresh. And I know VJ gets an Ivan who's what? With the glowing beauty, all that. So she gets to see Ivan. Yeah, the whole thing is set up, obviously. There's a good chance I'll be able to see VJ's spirit too when I have sex with her, obviously. It's me and VJ are gonna have mad sex, obviously. You know, Ivan. That's why VJ posted those pictures of her. What if it shows her like this? She's turned on. And you see the white background. Yeah, me and VJ Ivan are gonna be intimate together when we have sex, and I get to see Ivan. Yeah, because VJ knows me. VJ knows me and her are gonna hook up badly, man. You're looking at crazy sex, man. You know what I'm saying, as me and her are inseparable. We're very inseparable, obviously. We are very inseparable, obviously. You're looking at something hot, I'm saying. Fucking hot. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Me and Vijay are intimate together, obviously. And once we have sex, within the next couple days or so, we get the glowing beauty. I don't know. When me and VJ go to Vancouver, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, one day VJ wakes up. Hey, Ivan, look at our eyes. I'm saying our eyes are glowing. Our skin's glowing. Look at us. We're so gorgeous. I'm saying, oh my god, I look in the mirror. I'm like, oh my god, look at my eyes, VJ. Yeah, look at my eyes. You know what I'm saying? VJ's like, Ivan, look at our eyes. We're so gorgeous. I'm saying, we're so what? We're so what? We're so gorgeous. Yeah, man. Because me and VJ will get the glowing beauty. Yeah, man. Hence I set the whole thing up, obviously. The VJ and Ivan you're getting now are the VJ who are veiled. The VJ, I told you, the VJ you see now on social media is fucking hot, but it is not the same VJ. The VJ that I get is the VJ with the glowing beauty, obviously. The VJ that Ivan, the Ivan that VJ gets is the Ivan who has glowing beauty, who has his full grown beard. These are the two what? The two I hence I set the whole thing up. I'm a genius, obviously. If you separate us, the Ivan Vijay gets if Ivan Vijay who do not have the glowing beauty. I set the whole thing up, obviously. Because I'm a fucking genius. So, Ivan, we know you set the whole thing up. Yeah, I set the whole thing up. When you're blind, you get the uglier Ivan Vijay. When they're king, queen, and your eyes are open, they're smoking off the glowing beauty billionaires. Those people you no longer see. Yeah, I set the whole thing up, obviously. So I'm a fucking genius. Ivan, you're a fucking genius. Yes, I am. I'm a fucking genius. I wrote an amazing story, as you cannot dupe God here. Cannot dupe God. See, right? And once me and VJ, you know what I'm saying, we have sex, we relax, we're calm, you know what I'm saying, I tell VJ, you know what I'm saying, I want to start Skype Source. And VJ like, oh, Ivan, you know what I'm saying, I read your book is amazing, you know what I'm saying, I can't wait to play the role of Lithia. Are you kidding, Ivan? Of course I want to start Skype Source. It's a dream of mine to be in a big budget movie with my husband. When I was in Hollywood, I didn't have the opportunity. Yeah, I know you want to do the personal stuff with me, VJ, but I also know you want to be in a big budget movie with your husband, obviously. As VJ's dream is obviously to be in a big budget movie. That's never going to happen because the doors are locked on her. Because the step families are fucking crazy. They want their full cake, obviously. You world wants your full cake, and the step families want their full cake too, obviously. When Ivan's free, the doors are locking him. He's a bum, obviously. When I mean I'm a bum, I mean for someone who's God, for someone who's the son of God, I'm a bum. As I am not poor, I receive $750 checks every month, obviously. But for someone who's the son of God, I'm a bum, obviously. That's my point. And VJ, even when she sells, she's a survivor. So either way, they want their full cake, obviously. As they would never let VJ be worth hundreds of millions of dollars or be a billionaire. The step families are fucking crazy. Because they're envious. They're envious of her beauty. They're envious of the fact that, I can't stand the fact that VJ's God. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand the fact. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a billionaire. It pisses me off. I don't want to be a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Because they're fucking crazy people. I don't want to be rich. I want to be a survivor because they're fucking crazy people. And that's why I'm not going to do my that. I'm not selling. As I wrote my own book, and it's my property, it's my rights, and you're not worth my royalties, obviously. There's no one on this planet, even the gatekeepers, they may own the financial system, you may own Hollywood, you may own the whole financial system in the world, but me and VJ are running the fucking universe. We're the bigger bosses, and so no one is worth our royalties. You gotta let them know that, man. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I tell me, okay, VJ, I want to start because yeah, I saw your videos. You know what I'm saying? You know, oh my god, VJ's been watching. The reason why VJ will now acknowledge that she watches my videos, obviously, because VJ can now see me, obviously. She's fucking crazy, obviously. Because VJ can now see me, VJ will now what? She now acknowledges that she what? She now acknowledges that she watched my videos. Yeah, and I saw your videos on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to start your Sky Source company. You know what I'm saying? You have your 4 year plan for Zanus. I saw your videos. Yeah, VJ, I have my 4 year plan for Zanus, and I want to start my amazing Sky Source film entertainment company, obviously, which will be bigger than all those Hollywood companies, bigger than Disney Film Studios, Warner Bros, Paramount, all those countries, all those companies. Obviously, right? But I'm gonna tell you, look, man, if you don't want to start Sky Source, me and you can just live a life together. You know what I'm saying? We can have a good time, build that yacht, buy that jet, buy that yacht, build that dream condo, and just travel the world and just live a life, go clubbing, go to events, hang out, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Be intimate together. Me and you can just do that forever if you want to. Or if you want to have a work life, we can start Sky Source and we can make that be. We usually like Ivan, even though I want to do the personal stuff with you so bad, as I know VJ, as the personal stuff to me is my talk. I take the personal stuff to me is more important than my business life. As me spending time with my wife is very important to me, obviously. As I want to have those moments with my wife where we go to a suite, we book a resort to all to ourselves, we have a good time, we have wine, we talk, and so we have a good time. Those moments are very, very special to me, obviously. That's why what my business life's important. As being in movies is very, very cool, obviously. My personal life is very important to me, obviously, with my wife, obviously. Hence why what? Hence why I'm visually like, oh, Ivan, even though I have me and you are gonna have an endless bucket list. Me and Vijay are gonna have an endless bucket list. Endless bucket list. Because we're gonna live forever in this world, we're gonna have an endless bucket list. Because there's so many countries around the world to visit. There's so many things to do in all these countries. Hence why me and Vijay will have an endless bucket list, obviously. Like I also want to go to Las Vegas with VJ. Party up with VJ. I'm not gonna go to the casinos, but I want to go to Las Vegas with VJ and have a good time with VJ in Las Vegas. That's part of my bucket list. You know, so I also want to go to Six Flags with VJ too. Six Flags. You guys don't know about Six Flags in America. I want to go to Six Flags with VJ too. Obviously, right? I also want to visit other cities in Canada too that I haven't been to, like Calgary, Edmonton. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been to those cities. Saskatchewan, where I was born. I want to go to visit those places too. That's all part of our bucket list, obviously. I also want to do a road trip with VJ. A road trip with VJ too, obviously. A road trip in Canada or something like that. Me and VJ, you know what I'm saying? A road trip means you don't pack anything. Me and VJ, we just drive. We take a car, we drive, we stay at a motel. You know what I'm saying? We stay at a motel. We have our clothes. We stay at a motel, and it's a road trip. I want to do a road trip with VJ. You know road trips? Yeah, Ivan. I want to do a road trip with VJ too in Canada too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, obviously, right? And once it's like, hey, VJ, you want to start? Yes, Ivan, I want to start Scotch so bad. I can't wait to play the role. Are you kidding, Ivan? If you turn this book into a movie, you're looking at one of the best stories ever told in motion picture. You're looking at one of the best stories ever told in motion picture. I'm like, yeah, VJ, you're looking at one of the best stories ever told in motion picture. And you guys will see what I mean when you read my book, obviously. And once I say that, you know, say, okay, VJ, we're gonna start Scotch. Yes, Ivan, we're gonna start. Okay, VJ, are you with me on this? Ivan, I am with us. VJ, I can't have you slacking off. When we start Scarces, we have our what, our 17 to pay, crewmen, you know what I'm saying? We have actors, they have what? They have families and girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? We need to pay them their salary. We can't slack off. We need to work hard. Okay, Ivan, I understand. Me and you, I promise I'll work hard. And VJ will work hard because I saved her fucking ass and she saved fully, obviously. But I'm gonna tell VJ, I can't do this without you. I need you with me on this. Because you know what I'm saying? I need you with me on this, obviously. I cannot do this without you. I need you with me on this. Like, VJ, I'm not kidding around. I need you with me on this. I need you helping me. I can't do this without you. Please, I need you. Ivan, I promise I'll help you. And she'll work hard. She'll actually work hard. When you see VJ in the office, you're going to see how hard VJ will be working in the office, obviously. Remember that show, Cooper Bear's Guide to Surviving Life, how VJ was a boss? She wore a nice suit. You're going to see VJ boss in the office making calls. VJ is the boss now, yeah. And VJ will work hard because I saved her ass, obviously. Okay, VJ, Ivan, are you VJ? Ivan, are you with VJ? Are you with this? Ivan, I am with you on this. VJ, I'm not kidding around. Are you with on this? Ivan, I am with us. We give a toast. The bright future ahead on it. We make up. We hook up again. You know what I'm saying, that's how intimate we're gonna be together. You know what I'm saying, we hook up again. Me and VJ hook up again. You know what I'm saying, because we're so intimate together. what I'm saying? And then after that, after we hook up, you know what I'm saying, we take a shower. And hey, VJ, I'm hungry. Let's go to the restaurant. You know what I'm saying, and VJ, yeah, sure, let's go to the restaurant. We take our shower. You know what I'm saying, and then we what? And then we what? We put our clothes on, and then we make out some more. And we make out some more. That's how into we're going to be together. You know what I'm saying, while we put on our clothes, me and VJ or we put on our clothes. Okay, like, VJ, let's go to the what? Let's go to the store. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I know VJ kisses my cheek and we make out again because we're so intimate together. It looks like crazy, man. Yeah, man. Look at something fucking crazy. And then after that, what? And me, I guarantee VJ will be like, yeah, Ivan, I'm hungry too. VJ, when you watch this video, when it gets uploaded in a couple hours from now, I'm gonna give you a heads up. When I come to see you in Los Angeles, don't eat too much that day. As I wanna, this is my plan. Once we stay at that suite in Los Angeles, I want to go to a nice bar restaurant with you afterwards. Obviously. After we have a good time in that hotel, we enjoy the suite. We're also going to enjoy the suite too, as me and VJ can be in a jacuzzi. I don't know, me and VJ can have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And me and VJ can go in the jacuzzi because I'm going to book a nice suite with a jacuzzi, all that stuff. We can go in the jacuzzi, have a nice wine, services of wine. We have a nice wine. We talk, and there's a good chance I might talk about Sky Source when we're in the jacuzzi. We can sit in a nice jacuzzi and I talk about Sky Source. Yeah, I know you want to start your big Sky Source entertainment. Yes, VJ, I want to start my big Sky Source entertainment company. Obviously. Right? And after that, me and VJ will be going to what? To the restaurant. And we'll have a drink. I want to have a beer. I don't want to get drunk, but we'll have a nice beer. And we'll eat some nice food, obviously. We'll eat some nice food at the what? At the restaurant. Obviously. Me and Vija will have a good conversation. And the moment me and her step outside, that's when all the fans are gonna start taking pictures of me and Vija together. The fan of me and her being together, constant pictures, trying online, obviously. And then a lot of fans are also gonna ask me for pictures because a lot of people read my book. Hey, I read your book and I have pictures of you. So you have the fame of my Zane's book sales, crazy international fame. And you also have the fame of me and her being together, which is even crazier. My Zane's book sales will have crazy buzz, obviously, but the big buzz will be the fame of me and her being together, because me and Vija are the perfect couple. Obviously, you're gonna see me walking with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Me walking with my wife, obviously. You know what I'm saying? We go to the what? We go to the restaurant. We have what? We have beer. We have beer. We have food. I'm gonna ask VJ this question. I'm not gonna talk about the horror man. So I told you we can't. Me and VJ can never look back. If VJ told me about the horror man, she would crush my heart and I'll cry my eyes like a baby. If I told VJ about those women, I'd crush my wife's heart. Obviously, right? I'm gonna tell VJ. I'm like, VJ, hey, when was the last time you saw me, man? I'm gonna ask her. You know, so, I don't know. The last time I saw her was when I was like 7 years old. You know, saying I'm like, oh my god. You know, saying, yeah, I remember when I saw I wanted to be an actor. I remember VJ said, yeah, when I was younger, I wanted to be an actor. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mother, hey, mom, I want to be an actor. And her mother was a gatekeeper the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Which is funny. You know what I'm saying? And VJ ended up saying, okay, if you want to do all your commercials, VJ, you got to sell out. VJ sold out, obviously. And yeah, I remember when I went to bed and I saw hell. The first time I went to bed and I saw hell. You know, so I don't want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? I see you now. I never want to see hell again, you know what I'm saying? It's VJ what? VJ knows she's a lucky one, obviously, who sees me, obviously. VJ knows she's a lucky one who sees me. Obviously, right? I never want to see hell again. You're going to see how crazy she is, obviously. Because VJ, that's why VJ will really cling on to me. Because VJ knows she is a lucky one. Everyone around the world sees hell every night when you dream. Yeah, too bad. You get what you fucking deserve. You don't deserve to see me, obviously, because you're wicked people, obviously. Whereas VJ, who is the righteous one, she deserves... Because VJ is the only one that's righteous in this world. Because VJ is innocent. You guys know she's innocent. Yeah, she's innocent. She's the only one in this world who's righteous, who's innocent. That's the symbolism of in the Bible, how Jesus saves the humans from hell. Symbolism of me saving my wife. The symbolism of the people being Jesus' presence is the actors and crewmen, obviously. But the symbolism of the righteous being saved is my wife, obviously. As my wife is righteous. My wife is the only righteous person in this world. She's innocent. Yeah, Ivan, Regis innocent. We said, yeah, she's innocent. You set the whole thing off. You infected her. And at the same time, you set the whole thing off. Hence why the mess happened, obviously. Hence why VJ is the only one who deserves to see me. Well, VJ is my nature too, obviously. VJ is the only one who deserves to see me, obviously. Hence why VJ is what? VJ will really cling on to me. I don't have to worry about VJ cheating on me too, because now she can see me. So I'm gonna shove a account for you too.